Hello everybody, my name is Azucena and welcome to your virtual field trip. Today we are going to be doing an activity called Learning the Seasons. Here are the materials you're going to need. You're going to need the Learning the Seasons activity sheets and some coloring materials. Let's get started. Let's take a look at our matching worksheet and figure out which plants and animals we are most likely to see in each season. First, let's practice our writing skills. Let's go ahead and trace each letter of each of the seasons. Now that we have done that, we are going to match each animal or plant to the season we are most likely to see them in. Let's start off with the turtle. What season do we normally see turtles in? That's right, summer. Turtles love to sunbathe when it's warm outside. Now let's move on to the butterflies. What season do we normally see butterflies in? That's right, spring. We mostly see them in the warmer seasons. Butterflies love the warm weather. They love to come out during this time and pollinate flowers. Now let's do the lizard. How often do we see lizards? That's right, summer. Lizards are most active during the summer because they need the sun to warm their bodies in order to be active. When do we see dragonflies? Summer. Dragonflies are most active in the summer because that is when their prey or food, which are mosquitoes, are also most active. When do trees like our California black walnut live without their leaves? Winter. The California black walnut loses its leaves throughout the fall and is completely bare in the winter. Then in the spring, it regrows its leaves again. Trees who do this are called deciduous trees. Can everybody say deciduous? When do we normally see geese? Autumn. Geese are migratory birds, so they begin to arrive in autumn. Then during midwinter, they move to a warmer spot. When do we normally see owls? Spring. Owls are most commonly seen during the spring at the Chino Creek wetlands when they begin to lay eggs and protect their nests. How often do we see California poppies? Spring. We usually see bright orange California poppies during the spring because this is when their blooming season is. Now let's take a look at our season clock. First, let's practice our writing skills. Let's trace the first letter of each month. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Now let's see which months each season occurs in. Let's start off with winter. The coldest season of the year begins in December and ends in March. Now let's move on to spring. Spring occurs after winter and begins in March and ends in June. Now let's do summer. Summer begins in June and ends in September. And last but not least, autumn. Autumn comes before winter and after summer. It begins in September and ends in December. Now let's decorate each season on our clock with whatever reminds us of that season. Thank you for joining me on the Learning the Seasons activity. Now that you have learned about each season throughout the year, make sure you keep an eye out for all of the new plants and animals that come with each season.